You listened to the Drake album on the way here?
I attempted to listen to the Drake album.
You fell asleep while driving?
Drake. Look, I swear to God.
Right.
Ask R&B. The second you text me, I had just sent her. I said, yo, turn this on. Let's listen to it.
I texted you and said, hey, let's listen to the Drake album so we can talk about it. Yeah.
So I put it on. The album pissed me off so much, I forgot I told R&B to put it on. I got mad at her. I said, what's this shit you got me listening to? She said, brother, you the one told me to put it on. Listen, bro, the first 3 songs. I want to open the door today. Oh. Listen, nigga, you just got off the mother warfield with the Spartans.
Yeah.
Right? You just got off the battlefield with the Spartans.
And he's saying, I don't want to beef. I want to make music for the bitches.
Listen.
We don't give a fuck about the bitches want.
Listen.
We want to hear you talk some shit.
You just got off the battlefield with the Spartans. Right? What's the head nigga name R&B? Because you love that movie. Right? Kendrick. Kendrick is the one who climbed the mountain and lied to the people and said, we're just going out for a walk.
Right.
You just got off the battlefield with the Spartans. You done went over here and cried and said some other shit. You can't. He should have did that back in July, August. He could have got away with it.
Okay.
But now, I hate to say it, Kendrick's album, the versatility of that album, how
hip-hop it was.
How those 12 songs do this to you.
How street it was.
Right?
How
No,
raw.
It takes you up, bring you down. It's a roller coaster, so it's exciting.
That album seems even better to me after listening to this Drake
There
album.
you have it. It's like now, Drake sounds dated. I hate to say it.
He just seems like he is not paying attention to the battlefield right
What's
now.
going on?
Yeah. I like 2 different versions of Drake. I like pop star Drake, and I like rapper Drake. The one I've never given a fuck about is R&B Drake. I've gone over this a million times on the podcast over the years. I don't really like the current state of R&B. He put out an entire album that is nonstop, back-to-back slow jams.
Listen.
I ain't going.
He's on 20 out of the 21 songs, right? He got one song on there I can halfway with his like hugs and kisses because it's a higher tempo, whatever. But you on there with Party Next Door. If you don't outsell Kendrick, it's a bad situation. And guess what? UMG hands are tied. They just have to let the fans do what they do. They can't position you.
I'm in the dark about Party Next Door. I never paid attention to him one time in my life. I know I've heard him on features, on Drake songs and shit like that. To my ears, listening to this album this morning,
you listened to the whole shit? I couldn't.
No, I made it like halfway through. But in terms of his, like, I understand he's this like esteemed writer that everybody respects or whatever. In terms of what's coming out of his mouth on this project, I don't get it at all. He does not belong with Drake on records.
What he did, it totally like drowned out him. I don't even know what the fuck he did on that. It's just the auto-tune, when I listened to it, by the 3rd song, I start hearing Jay-Z. Def auto-tune, I just start hearing it. It's like, I'm like, damn, why is Drake sounding outdated? Maybe because Kendrick didn't stepped it up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have to agree with Flex now. Drake's not hip-hop.
Ooh.
I have to agree.
He at least took a break for this project.
Listen, and Drake my guy. We just talking music. I ain't got nothing but, respect for Drake.
Same.
But that shit was some bullshit.
Yeah, I was super let down. My girl was listening to it. My girl, same thing. Turn it off. So I know it's not just me.
R&B loves Drake, and she was like, it sounded dated. Maybe he don't, nigga, you are in a squabble right now.
And in past Drake projects,
showed up to the ring in ballerina shoes.
Past projects, I could kind of stomach the slow jams because they're sort of sandwiched in between other songs that are a little bit more up-tempo. So it's like, okay, we could do a break. We can have the slow jam.
Fuck all the beef. I want making music for the bitches. No, nigga, the bitches want blood.
Even the bitches want blood right now.
What are you talking about right now?
For real, bro. I don't get it at all. And whoever, this Party Next Door dude, I mean, I've heard him hyped up so much over the years, never paid attention to him. Whatever he's delivering on this project was weak as fuck.
In defense of Party Next Door, I I think this is the Rick Ross Meech thing.
How so?
Because Drake did the Party Next Door what Rick Ross did to Meech. He spewed all his bullshit on this dude who had nothing to do with nothing. He should have just let Party go next door and have his party, and he should have stayed at home.
Yeah, you know who's
It
probably
sound dated.
you know who's probably happier about this album than anybody else? Kendrick. Because to him, it's got to look like a white flag. Yes, he had a couple of little bars in there and shit, but ultimately, this project is like him opting out of whatever's been going on.
I think Kendrick's a little disappointed because I believe Kendrick, coming off that Super Bowl performance, wanted Drake to give him reason to go. Now, if Kendrick goes on him, it looks like he being a bully. And Kendrick, I'm gonna be real, nigga. Let the bop come out of you, stomp his ass out. You know what I'm saying? But I believe Kendrick wanted reason to go. And at this is like, Kendrick, why are you responding to that? You know what I'm saying?
It pains me to know that I'm probably going to listen to this album at least once or twice more just to try to wrap my head around it.
I got mad when it cussed out my whole clubhouse floor.
Wow. That's serious.
My man Brock from Houston, he's an extreme Drake fan. I'm not talking to him for 3 days. He gonna tell me, did you hear the one song? It's 21 songs.
And I'm seeing people say it's a classic. I don't really understand, but
listen, I'm just saying, it was the basic Drake. It was the same Drake everybody has loved. Kendrick has created a different, it's like, for real, right? Dude pulling up in a souped up Chevelle. We like, yo, big block, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, Chevelle, 600 horsepower, all this shit, right? And a motherfucker pulling up in a Tesla truck. Talking about y'all want to race. Nigga, you ain't gonna win. We know what that look like, it sound like. That Tesla gonna whoop your ass. It's way faster just because. And I think Drake had his run. At one point in time, I said he had the thrusters. I think Kendrick leveled them out. I thought he was gonna turn the thrusters back on and keep going. He filed the lawsuit and started dry snitching, saying certain things should have did and started dropping. The Grammys happened and started dropping. Not Like Us happened and started dropping. And then he dropped his album, and now it's like the alarms are going off. Might possibly have to abort. Lord forbid he doesn't let this lawsuit go. The UMG does his Bill Cosby dance, and women start popping up saying things.
We've had plenty of time for that to happen.
Oh, no. UMG already didn't issue the thing. In order to sue us, you got to sue Kendrick. If he sue Kendrick, will you agree that people going to look at him crazy?
That would definitely be a difficult thing for him to go through. But, okay, on top of all that, I feel like right now, you can have an opinion. You can say this album's dope. You can say this album's whack. The sales are really going to be what shapes this narrative.
If he don't listen.
It's not going to outsell Kendrick. It's not going to sell it.
Kendrick didn't have no help. Kendrick had all up-and-coming dudes on his album.
He had all artists that are like 1% of him.
Yeah, and then he had one that was no percent. You know what I'm saying? Middle gunplay, right? Middle water gun, right?